From me to you, sports talk. What you expect? It ain't about who said it first. It's about who got it right. Good morning, everybody. You are all tuned into another great episode of From Me to You Sports Talk. I'm your host, Jay Davis, a.k.a. Tay, along with my co-host, Greg Clark, a.k.a. G. Well, we seen what happened last night. Cleveland, 114-91. Bounce back.
Oh yeah, they bounced back. Unbelievable. I ain't gonna say unbelievable. I'll take that back. They just had to let the little brother know who the big brother was. Yeah, Cleveland, going through their ups and downs. LeBron, Tristan Thompson arguing. People made a big hula out of that. Leaders and like players, they have that type of, up and down relationship during a tough season. Because it's been tough with injuries. JR just now getting back. Love is starting to get his rhythm back. And Boston, beat them and, made some games close. And I guess ever since Boston got the first place or was tied, fans was really thinking that Boston was really on their level. And the Cavs had to let them know, we still the big brother. You guys, y'all up and coming. Sometimes you let your little brother punch you and get away with it. And he feel, real brave. Like, yeah, I just hit my big brother. Yeah. I got to bring it back to reality. Because from what I saw yesterday, oh, by the way, Tristan Thompson didn't play.
I see that. I'm looking at the stats right now.
From the tip, Cleveland set the tone. LeBron getting the ball, pushing it, hitting his shooters, making plays for himself, posting up, going to the bucket, looking like, I got to say, the Miami Heat 2010 LeBron. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was looking real good. He didn't shoot threes. He was basically attack, post up, getting offensive rebounds. I mean, looking real explosive. And now people talking about him resting and stuff like that. I mean,
it might be paying off. It might be paying off for real, because and me and you have actually had to talk. I think LeBron really, has played the regular season all games before, and he's wound up losing in the postseason. I think now at this point in his career, it's more about, let me just get us to the postseason. If I can get by doing this resting thing, and we're still coming in first, second, or third, it don't matter. Just let's get in the playoff. As long as we don't drop to that ninth slot, then I'll continue to rest. Because when it comes to finals, and it's time for me to put my foot on the pedal like we seen him do last year, I'll have that energy to do that. We gotta, people can't forget LeBron came in at what, 18? He's had a lot of basketball. And he's probably been playing since he's 7 years old. He's nonstop. So we don't really take in the fact of how much he's really took on his body. So that's a big thing. But as I'm over here looking at these stats, I see D. Will only played 4 minutes. So I'm like, okay. So maybe they're doing some little tweaking to their lineup. Larry Sanders only got 4 minutes. I see Shumpert jumped up 28 minutes. They had, of course, Kyrie and JR, the usual, but I see LeBron with 36, Kyrie with 19, but that was really surprising. D. Will really only logged in 4 minutes. He might be in a hot seat right now. This might be something where Tyronn Lue was like, you know what? I thought that you were gonna bring this, but you haven't brought this to my team, because especially if they was getting blown out or whatnot, if the Cavs were up for a large margin and for. I mean, okay, think about it like this. Of course, when the Cavs go up, you're going to rest LeBron, all right? But I would think once you take out Kyrie, wouldn't D. Will go in? But to only log in 4 minutes in a game, I wonder, is this a typo? No shot.
No, I was going to tell you, since you didn't watch it, what they was using was LeBron was the point guard. They had JR and Iman. They went more defense.
Okay,
basically what they did was they switched it up. They threw men at Isaiah Thomas. It wasn't too much one-on-one. It was like a zone boxing one, not a zone because
They can shoot. They
they're
got shooters.
all tech, right? And they had to basically make other people beat them. So
Ah,
when people looking at the Cavs, yeah, they defense wasn't all that, but last night showed that when his team really focused, they can play defense. They can shut down your best player. And guess what Boston looked like to me by watching for as a team? It
the,
looked like
the Thunder did it look like the Thunder? Westbrook.
looked like the Chicago Bulls when Derrick Rose won MVP.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen, G? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what's going to happen. Chicago's going to get beat 4-1 when they play them, flat out. If you're
No. Trey, you got it wrong. I was saying that. Do you remember when Rose had the MVP year? He was balling,
yeah,
and then when they played the Heat and how they basically try to make other guys beat them,
oh yeah, of
take the ball
course,
out of Rose hand,
yeah, I
and that's
get
what I was
that.
telling.
I mean, but what they're going to do is they're just going to put LeBron on Isaiah Thomas, and they're going to make just
No,
like
they
you
didn't
said.
do that.
They didn't do that.
They
So you
didn't
said
do that. No,
they didn't do
that's
that.
what I'm
Okay,
telling you.
okay, all right,
What they went to, they would put Iman on it.
okay, all right.
They put Iman, and what it was, they packed the paint and made him kick it out to a Bradley. Horford now fall in love with the 3-pointer, and it basically was taking him out of their offense. So when he come off that screen, they went to trapping, not letting him go 1-on-1, because 1-on-1 nobody stay in front of this guy. I'm just being honest. They can't. They used a team effort, which was smart, to basically say, oh yeah, we just adjusted. So if we do see y'all, which I don't think they're gonna see, the Cavs,
Mm-hmm.
because I predict Toronto is gonna play Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's my pick.
Gotta see
This Boston
about
stuff
that.
is, don't get me wrong, Boston listeners or whatever, I I I use this word a lot and take them vouch for it. Boston team right now, what they doing is cute. It's real cute. It's something to talk about. It's getting headline. I mean, it's good for Isaiah because he
Yeah,
got a contract coming up. But I don't think y'all gonna be in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not dogging y'all. I like what y'all doing. I love what y'all doing. I just wish I would have got Jimmy Butler
I think they're a
or
one
Paul.
trick pony. I really think I think Boston is a one trick pony. I like Avery Bradley, of course, with the open shot, but if Isaiah Thomas isn't putting up over 20 points, oh, they have no chance. They have no chance at being no team. Like Isaiah Thomas has to go out there and shoot. He has to shoot a high volume shots. He has to get everybody else creative. It's like, okay, so what are you gonna do when he has a really good defender on him and he like passes it to Al Horford? Can Al Horford get you 20? When's the last time Al Horford don't really drop? I mean, I don't know. And then they wound up throwing that contract at him. I don't know. And then again, the what is there? Jalen Brown. I was never too fond of him. I'm not like
He playing
athleticism.
pretty good this year, Tay. He
Athleticism.
got a pretty good. He got a pretty good. I like him coming off the bench
No.
as a 3.
Athleticism jumps off the board. When it's skill, no.
His jump shot is pretty good.
Man,
Number
bull.
why?
Bull.
Huh?
Good, yes, it's good for hitting a rim and coming off hard. He plays like the guy in the neighborhood who probably should have been a football player. It's like I can tell he's playing the wrong sport. He's really athletic. Those are the guys that wind up hurting you because they're like so aggressive. They're really fast. They're strong. He's playing the wrong sport. He doesn't look that good to me. He really doesn't. I mean, and I watched him coming out of Cal. Watched him in some high school. All he does is jump out the gym. That's it. Like I mean, I really don't see nothing. Like offensively, I really don't see his game never taking that next step. Like,
Now he might just be a guy to just come off the bench at 7th or 8th man.
hey,
I
guess
can see
what?
that.
But guess what? This is the NBA. If I'm picking you third overall, top 5, you need to be able to do everything. Like you shouldn't. That third pick shouldn't look like the 58th pick in NBA draft. Come on, it's somebody that I bet I can scroll down and find who got picked 42nd. Who probably
That's
doing
anybody else, Tay.
It's the point.
We come on now.
Be ready.
We
Be
know
ready. Be ready. I'm hard. If
you're supposed to be ready. I'm with you with that.
If you get drafted top
But
5, you better be able to step in. You better be able to deliver. Like
oh
he's
my
a working
God.
project. That's the problem. He's a
That's
work. He should
that's
have.
80% of the people that's
He
getting
should have been in
drafted.
college. He should be in college. He shouldn't be playing in the
Okay, we
NBA
can
right
go
now.
back.
He
Yeah,
should.
we can go
He
back for a lot of people.
definitely shouldn't be in the NBA right now. I
And
don't
we gonna
care.
say every year somebody get drafted, we gonna say, "Oh my
And
God!"
that's why the NBA is. And look, G, that's why the NBA is how it is. That's why if you're
That's why
not on
I'm
the
just
Warriors,
y'all.
if you're
Yeah,
not on the Cavaliers, if you're not on the Spurs, you're not winning that anytime soon. The Rockets, okay, yeah, the Rock. It's like only 5-14. These GMs are left to build with these players, these one and done players who are leaving, who aren't even complete. That's why it's so crazy, because when you take somebody like LeBron, who's probably the last high school person to do it, because we know Kevin Durant could have did it, but somebody like LeBron to really carry all that weight on his shoulder and live up to all the hype. Yes,
right.
he still does not have a post game like me and G, of course, have said on numerous occasions. But everything else outshines everything that all these other guys have
Look,
who came in.
but you gotta look. LeBron, when he came in, he wasn't as polished. He was just athletic. Could he shoot?
But
Nope.
you
Could he
seen
shoot?
but you
No.
seen a lot of potential. You seen a lot of
But that's
potential in him.
something.
You seen
Hey,
a lot.
everybody got potential because if
Stop.
them
No,
guys
no.
was
Some
the.
people cap out. Some people cap out. Some people
I'm talking
cap
about,
out.
but potential. You get drafted off potential, off hype, right?
You do.
Off YouTube, right?
You do.
Off of highlights. That's everybody. It's like shooting dice. You might crap out. Hype. I'm 36. We want to talk buses and oh my goodness, I can go on and on from some guys who I thought was going to be it. Like my heart been broke at least 15 to 20 times. Like what happened to this guy? But I'm trust me. I hear your point. As a third pick, you got to come show and prove, night in and night out. But that's what we hope. That's what we hope. You're not playing guys, veterans in college. You might play a guy 2 years, 3 years older than you. You stepping in the NBA with 14, 15, 16-year veterans that forgot more than you can even learn about this game. I mean, it's a difference. They know your moves. That spin move, crossover, step back. You got to come with something else. That's why I was saying, like, with Boston, this is my whole point. And people don't ever say this about the playoffs. You got to see a team 4 times. Mm-hmm. They can adjust 4 times on your game. For you to stand out and become great, do you adjust 4 times when they try to adjust to you 4 times? That's why we say MJ, Kobe, LeBron, Magic, Bird. It's the adjustments within the series that defines you, what type of player you are. Basic don't get it. You got to make adjustments because the team going to look at film. When they on a plane, you know how this technology is with these iPads, the phones. They going to see the step back. Oh, that's what he like to do on the left block. Now, what is Isaiah going to do now? Cleveland just threw something at him. He said, whoa. They just ran up. And I saw him this morning getting ready for work. NBA TV. And they just looked at like a whole nother team. I mean, they were shocked. Bug-eyed, shocked. The coach didn't know what to say, what to do. They just better than us. They just showed us when they really want to play, there's no team on their level. And I mean no team. He didn't even mention Golden State.
I mean, we were just talking about in March how bad the Cavs record was, but you know how it is with the East. There is really no competition for the Cavs. So anytime we do see competition, as fans, we try to make the most of it, honestly. We know, I'm pretty sure everybody listening to this, everybody in this world know the Cavs are coming out of the East. There's not 1%. I don't think there's a 1% chance that nobody's not going to Cavs out the East. Sorry. I'm sorry. There's not even a 1% chance. You might scare them and might get 2 games. You might get 2 games, if that. But no. Ain't no way anybody putting any fear in them. I think the Lance Stevenson move could possibly come back if the Pacers do get into the
make the playoffs. See where they at?
Okay. See, now that's something because he had some really good defense on LeBron in Miami. And remember with that?
What did he do now? LeBron just dropped 41. He played on the Pacers.
Say it again.
LeBron just dropped 41 on him. What good defense he had?
Yeah, no. That's why I was going back. I was going back to 2010, 2011. Now I see.
We get the reality.
I was about to get to
Reality
that point.
is
I was about to
LeBron had
get.
him on the court.
Yeah, now I think I definitely will. I believe Lynch had definitely took some steps back. Definitely, he should have stayed where what he was doing. They had some good chemistry right there. That Pacers team was nice. He
I agree.
left. He left, and it's like, ugh. He hasn't looked too good. Wait, Indiana. Hold on, G. Indiana stay right there, right outside that spot, 38-40. It's like a three-way
That's
tie
my
right
point.
now.
They praying that Boston beat Atlanta, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want Atlanta in the playoffs.
I don't
for
either.
Miami and
I
the
don't
Pacers.
either. I don't. I'm sorry.
That
I'm
team
sorry, all
is,
these Atlanta fans out there watching.
man, they don't have no identity, man. I mean,
Dang, Dwight Howard, what's up? What you doing this year?
that's your man. That's the guy you hit me up on Facebook about, right?
What he doing this year, man? Speaking of talent, has he gotten any better, G?
Oh Lord, he's stealing money.
He's stealing money. He got a
with no mask on either. He looking in the camera with no mask on, with his hand all in the register and everything.
He got a fat contract. Well, he averaging 13 and 13. That's pretty good.
I mean, for now, this era, yeah, that's pretty good. Now pull up Patrick Ewing and David Robinson and Hakeem Olajuwon, Rick Smits, Lonzo Mourning, Shaquille O'Neal. Pull up there, even Ronnie Cycli. These guys was 20 and 10, walking double doubles, carrying franchises.
Easily, G.
Can I say one more thing?
Go in.
I'd like to give a shout out to Patrick Ewing for landing the job.
Oh,
the Hoyas.
That was big.
I'm so proud of him for getting that job. And hopefully what's hurting our game now, he can develop some big men. I mean, I like the athleticism in y'all era with y'all big men. I'm not disputing that. But I just want to see a 20 and 10 guy that's in a post.
I thought it was gonna be Jaleel. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought my boy Jaleel Okafor was gonna really be that guy because he has post moves. He has a nice post game, but the whole sliding his feet and playing a whole game in the NBA, I don't know about that.
He need to get out of Philly. I mean, I really think he need to be moved during the draft. I really do think he need to be moved. I can see him in Chicago. I can see him in Chicago.
I'm about to look right now. I'm actually about to look up. So let's see what Jaleel been doing lately, G. You got any news for him? Got any news about Jaleel? What had Jaleel Okafor been doing? Well, yeah, 11.8 per game. Not bad. 4 rebounds, but that's a what? Number 2 overall pick. Top
See?
pick.
Thank you. Now grill him.
I am gonna get on him. I'm gonna get on him too. Come on, Jaleel. You got to do better than that. All right.
I think his morale down.
Yeah, that actually does. That actually does take an effect. That's why I think we was talking about the whole Austin Rivers thing. I think it was a big culture shock to him. He's like, whoa, now I'm not light years beyond everybody like I was at Winter Park in Florida. Now I'm not quicker than everybody like I was at Duke. And we see even at Duke he's struggling something, but it's like now he got to the NBA and it was like, whoa, I got players who are way better than me. So I think his confidence got knocked down, but his confidence got boosted right back up because he's playing some good ball. Like Austin Rivers, you've seen it with the Pelicans. It's like, nah, we don't need you. Nah, go leave. He got his dad. Austin Rivers got some D. He can jump. He can shoot too. Man, Austin Rivers gonna have a job. He definitely gonna have a job.
I mean, yeah, his daddy gained opportunity, but if he was somewhere else, it's all about opportunity. You get chances to you can make mistakes, and coaches can let you play through them.
Yeah,
that's a difference. That's a total difference. That's why Mike Krzyzewski's great. That's why what's the guy just won? Roy Williams.
Boo! That's why boo! North Carolina. I'm a Duke fan.
I'm naming the top 5. The Tom Izzo's, the Bill Selfs, the Jim Boeheim's, the Rick Pitino's. Because they allow their players to mess up and play through them. How you think a player will want to play for you? He don't yank me when I do a turnover. He might give me a look and say, "Come on now, what's up, man? I need you to stop, cut these turnovers off. Come on. You are a leader. That's confidence you putting back in the kid. Now, once he see you believe in him, that's when kids be talking about, I'll run through a wall for him. Because I know when they messed up, he encouraged me. That's why Mike Krzyzewski got bandaged. That's why he got a street after him. Library's named after him. That's why. When you just coaching, it ain't about just always, drilling a kid. It's about teaching, building confidence, knowing that, he disappointed you in a big moment. You go hug the guy and say, that's all right. We got another half. Then we say, how me and you text back and forth like, such and such came out the second half and lit it up. Not knowing the speech the coach gave him in that locker room to fuel it.
Motivation, big time. I think we've seen that with Frank Martin, definitely. We even seen that after, and it's not, and it's not always about winning. We've seen it when they lost. When South Carolina lost, and Frank Martin was like, "My guys are heroes." I mean, they might not realize it right now because they lost, but you know what? I'm really proud of my team because nobody really expected for us to be here. And I think we've actually been role models to like a lot of people, especially back home in South Carolina. So, coaches can do a lot and they can really work wonders for you. And speaking of opportunity, because I heard you said something about opportunity. Guess who left from UK? Isaiah Briscoe left. Isaiah Briscoe. Okay, now listen to this. Isaiah Briscoe was one of the top guards to come out, right? Had a really good handle. We seen it. Jump shot just never developed at all. Never developed. Now, he had to go against, who was it? Tyler Ulis last year. And who was it? Murray. So he had those two on the team. Then he had, this year, it was the guy, Malik Monk, and it was Fox. Now, I've always been really big on this. I've always felt like he was in the wrong system the whole time. I don't think Kentucky would fit him. I think Syracuse. Villanova would have been perfect for him. I think. Yeah, something like that. He needs the ball in his hand. He's a stronger guard, can finish once he gets to the rim. But, man, if you lay off him and make him shoot, God, that's an ugly jump shot. That three-pointer need help. And he's leaving because UK, what does John Calipari do every year, G? They reload. So he can't be like, God. He can't be like, you know what, I can't even stay for the third year. I'm not even ready to go. Pay attention, listeners. Isaiah Briscoe know darn well he's not ready. NBA, Isaiah Briscoe might make the D-League team. He might. But you got to go take your opportunity when you get a chance. And I feel like that's why I think like people feel rushed. Someone's like, hurry up, hurry up, get to the NBA. But it's like John Calipari also has a couple new guards coming next year. So now do you want to be outshined 3 years in a row? And for your draft stock to just keep dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping? Isaiah Briscoe, no. Come on, Isaiah. And I hope somebody gets it out here to him. But Isaiah Briscoe, please work on your jump shot. Please work on your jump shot. You got handles. You're not really that quick, but I mean, you can find a job somewhere in the NBA. But it's like I expected way more from him. I thought I was going to see much more from him than what he's actually put up. He's been outshined 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. Wrong system. Calipari ain't for everybody, guys. Everybody don't got to go run and play with him. He isn't for everybody, and we just seen that in this circumstance. He didn't benefit from them. He didn't benefit at all. I seen a guy, Booker. Booker definitely benefited. He came off the bench. Beast. Bledsoe benefited. John Wall benefited. Tyler Ulis benefited. Murray benefited.
What's that guy with the Denver?
Jamal Murray. Murray. Nice. Nice. I remember him. He played for the Canadian team. Killing Team USA. He killed Team USA. It was the under 18, I believe. He killed us. I was watching. I was like, come on, y'all. Yeah, killed us. So that was some latest news about Big Blue Nation. They're gonna reload again. So we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure if you had a son and he felt like that he could go secure $1 million contract, I'm pretty sure you'd tell him like, go.
Nah, whoa. I won't just say go. Because when you go,
You gonna go
I want you to
now?
stay.
There you go. Tell it.
It's about developing. You know what I'm saying? If I feel you're not developing, man, listen, I'm one of the toughest critics. So if I know I had a child, they ain't gonna get it. They gonna get it tougher than my friends or whatever, whoever else. I'm too honest. I'm too blunt. But that's the truth, and that's what I live by. You know, if you got it, you got it. But my whole thing is this: yeah, I want you to get us a house or whatever it is you want to do, and be set. But I want you to have longevity in your career. And if it's basketball at that moment, you know, I want you to feel like, I'm here to stay, not here to get a checks for a year or two, because money will go quick as it came, and some guys are not developing. And like you said, he might make a D-League team. Wow. This where we at now. And like you said, what is tangible? Leave him open. I mean, we got enough. What's his name? What's that guy name? Salofa.
Cephalosha.
Yeah, we got enough of them, and Robinson for the Thunder.
Yeah.
Guys that they good defenders, but you leave them open for real. What's the percentage of them making it? Yeah, they pros. They probably can play good on the streets, and I really think Briscoe can play, but he just need to sharpen. He need to sharpen his game.
Because he attacked the rim strong. He attacks it strong.
Yeah,
but then
you got DeAndre Jordan waiting on you. You got JaVale McGee waiting on you.
Yeah, so it's more than that. You gotta have that little flick of the wrist like Steph got. Gotta have that little finesse. You gotta be able to put that little spin on the ball.
Nah, that's just blessed and gifted with him. I mean, that's what I call him and Clay. Steph is blessed. Clay is gifted. They shooting is something else. That's
and they secured the number one.
They shoot like 1,000 jumpers in practice. I didn't watch Steph on YouTube shoot 100 jump shots and make 87. 52 of them was in a row. Like, really?
That's
really
crazy.
Yeah.
And his brother in the NBA too. So, family. Yeah. They made it a family affair. Brother, nothing like him though. Nothing like him, but he's in the NBA.
His brother averaged about 14 a game.
Man, he ain't nothing like Steph. He was playing for my Blue Devils, man. I wanted him to bring out his inner Stephen Curry.
Who? He's Seth, not Steph. You can't have his inner Stephen. The thing is this: you got to be you. If you could come and get 14 points a game in the NBA, and you just was talking about guys that was picked third and second, because if he averaging 14, and what's Jahlil Okafor averaging?
Hot was it 11? 11?
And who's closer to the rim?
Jahlil.
Wow. We got to salute him though. You got us.
Definitely. I definitely respect that game.
Because he was moved around too, though. So
yeah, he was. He had this little D-League stint. Yeah. I seen something about Jimmy Fredette up there lighting up. That's another player. I thought he was. He had me fooled. G. I thought he was ready.
He can't run the offense. That's his thing. I thought he would be like an Eddie House.
Yeah, at least like Eddie House had a.
Yeah. But good, Eddie can guard though. Eddie can guard. Remember, he picked your full court with the long socks.
Okay, yeah, with the headband.
Eddie can guard.
Number 50, y'all. That's number 50 out there. Dude really rocked number 50. And had a pretty solid career. I mean, not solid as compared to let's say like a good
shooter coming off the bench, a good ninth man.
Yeah.
But his job was to get in there and get bucks. I remember him in college at Arizona State. He was having them 50-point games, 53 and 48, scoring 25 in the second half. Yeah. You can look it up.
Let me go do my research. Hold on now. Yes. I don't know Eddie getting busy like that. Yeah, but Jimmy Fredette, this guy just pulling up so crazy. They was like, I remember somebody told me a story. They was like, Jimmy Fredette played ball with a prisoner or something. They said that's what made him so tough and his game was so good because of that. Like, that was the defining reason. Like, man, whatever he was doing in college, why ain't that translate to the NBA? But that just go to show the NBA is a different beast out here. Like, you gonna have somebody gonna eat off your plate flat out. Like, that court is so huge, and the microscope is on you. So when you can't do something, they gonna oh yeah, you gonna be done real fast. Like, you gonna be out of a job really fast in the NBA. Like you don't get there by luck. You really don't. So I mean, I know we sit up here and we discuss these things about these guys, these players who go to the NFL, NBA. But these guys have all worked hard to definitely get to where they at, because it's a million kids who actually have that same dream of growing up and going to the NBA, but don't actually get a chance to do that. But I'm just saying, once y'all get to the NBA, can y'all please at least look like y'all supposed to be there, please, please. That's like what was the center for Chris Mim? That was surprised me when I went to go look at his high school, see what he was doing. I'm like, Chris Mim was really doing this? Why get to
Y'all not when he was in college at Texas.
Yeah,
Chris
get
Chris
to
was
the
getting
NBA?
busy.
Why get to the NBA and look like that? What was the other one? Cole Aldridge. Why he look like that? What happened to him?
Because the thing is, they system players, Tay. It's a difference between a system. Okay, I can say that about some of the Duke guys too. You're a good college system guy. NBA is one-on-one skill set.
Mm-hmm.
That what hinders people, because they're not a one-on-one guy. They can't develop their own shot. DeAndre Jordan, I need a lob. You know what I'm saying? I need it right next to the
But
basket.
he'll get 100 off you,
That's
though. He'll straight request that max contract.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. That's why we say, what? He got paid that?
Just
but
imagine
when you
what
look
Hakeem would have got paid, right, G? Just imagine what Hakeem would have got paid in this day and age, you saying he would have broke the bank.
Brink truck. You got to bring the brink truck to the arena. I mean, that's like, come on. It's guys, legends that went to him to get a post game. And I know my listeners know that. So that just sums up his career right there. When you got to go to Hakeem to get a post game, Kobe, LeBron, Stoudemire, Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying?
Why ain't it rub off on Dwight Howard?
That's the point.
Why
That's
ain't it
what he
rub
said.
off
Like, because they only know they way. That's what I'm saying. You got to be open minded to want to change, develop something new. Patrick Ewing didn't work with Dwight Howard. You know, Kareem have worked with Andrew Bynum. That's why I used to tell people, and people laughed at. I said Andrew Bynum is a better player than Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's a better athlete.
Man, you online, honestly. You said that because
it
kind of took me a long time to realize that. It kind of did, because I was a big Dwight fan.
I mean, that's why I be saying we get caught up in that.
Yeah. Break
down the tangibles. Yeah, he's dunking, he catching. Ooh. If I get Dwight Howard the ball and say, now show me something. But Bynum, he wasn't athletic, but he had post moves down on the block.
Man.
And Shaq, when he took it to Shaq, and Shaq roughed him up, yeah. But skills, I'm huge on skills, because skills allow you to stay in this lead longer. That's why I be like, y'all can talk numbers all you want. Numbers is off longevity. I'm not saying it's not because you can't ball. Yes. But the more you got opportunities to make your numbers look good, that letting you know you got a nice, decent skill set, because plays being called for you. Guys passing the ball to you to bail them out of situation. That goes into it. Now, if I know you one-dimensional, like I said, it's some people that you great, but I don't really need you. I need more than just that. Like DeAndre Jordan could never play for me. I don't even know if he can come off my bench. I know some people might be like, "What? He get rebounds." Now,
what you gonna do when I'm back? But what you gonna do when they foul you and they send you to the free throw line after you got that rebound?
And this year, I would take Hassan Whiteside over him. I'll take Drummond over him. I mean, I would even go. I would take Adams over him from Oklahoma. Yes.
I like. See, you got an argument. You got an argument. Sam Adams is very tough. DeAndre is too.
Free throws. He can hit a mid range. He can hit the floater.
Yeah, that's how. I really can't. I really can't dispute that.
I would
Like,
take the young guy from Indiana.
oh, Miles
Mal,
Turner. Miles Turner.
oh man, he. Whew, I see so much potential in him.
He got a three ball.
Oh,
That's crazy. And then, you know what's funny? Because at Texas, he
yeah,
did good.
yeah.
But he was better in the NBA than he was at Texas. That's somebody that, like you're saying, the
His
potential
game,
who actually
his game,
translated.
the one, he free. That's like Grant Hill. Grant Hill ain't averaged that much at Duke. What, 15? He came to the NBA. First year, what he averaged, 22 a game in Detroit. Everybody was like, where is this coming from? We were shocked. Because he was in the system. Dump it to Christian. Then you, look, role reverse. Christian on the average, what, 7 points a game in his career? 10 at the most?
Mm.
But why Grant Hill in this 20? But why Christian Laettner averaged the 20 at Duke? Why Grant Hill only averaged it 14, 15 points? Oh, Grant got a one-on-one game. He just went to a systematic school. Oh, Christian Laettner flourished in a systematic school. He don't got a one-on-one game.
That's crazy. Grant averaged 19, 20, 21, 21, 21, 25.
See what I'm talking about? Now go to Christian Laettner real quick.
Oh, this gonna be interesting. Wow. See, Christian Laettner NBA stats. That game did not transfer at all. At all to the NBA. Let's see. Well, okay. Not bad. 18, 16, 16, 16, 18, 13, 7, 12, 9, 7, 13, 7, 8, 5, 5. So he
started out strong.
Yeah, he did. But his overall average for a career was 12. 12
points. What's Grant Hill?
Grant Hill, I want to say 19. I think it was 19.
Okay.
Yeah. They make a point. You made a point. Systematic players, but
that's a great system at Duke. I mean, I'm not a Duke fan, but they coach. He like Popovich. I can't say nothing bad about it.
Yeah, and he does adjust his system. He does tweak something depending on his players. Yeah, like I realized when it was Kyrie, it'd be more, I guess, some ISO, and it was Austin Rivers. It'd be more pick and roll for him. And with JJ Redick, it would just screen. It was crazy.
He had to run you off screen, but he coached to your strengths.
Yes, so
that's a difference. Man, if these coaches don't get the memo, I'm a fan of how I'm getting the memo. Because I don't just watch basketball. I watch basketball. I see what defense they playing. I see what plays working, what's not working, what the defense is trying to do. That's how much I'll be into sports. I don't know if the average does that. I'm really breaking down like, oh, they running this boxing one on him. He running that baseline. He'll get trapped. I'm going to see what he going to do after that. If I see you can't do nothing after that, I say, oh, yeah, it's over. They about to lose. Because they best player only do this. He can't put the ball on the ground. He got to be set up for a shot. Bro, how you be knowing that? Because you looking at it. They're running the same play. Everybody else scared to shoot because everything run through him. It's over. They about to get blue, and that's how it be.
That's exactly why I quote from the Formedia family is the way we see the game is what separates us apart. Everybody watches the game, but the way you dissect it is what separate us from everybody else. I don't care. You name them. I don't care what it is. Colin, Stephen A. All of them. Even though that's an idol, I don't care. I'm naming all those guys. So
yes,
but what we got to do,
and I got his back.
Well, one thing we definitely have to do is before we end the show, we got to give Monte Ball. I feel that we need to give Monte Ball some props because he did admit to alcoholism. Now, might have been a little too late. Now it seemed like that his light done burned out because did he kill my Patriots? He really did. Run all over. Good. He was pretty good at Wisconsin, but he said he had drank a couple times throughout the week. Was actually coming to the practice all drunk. What'd you say? The coach smelled on his breath, but it's like, why wait until why? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let you go into there. But like, why wait until the plane crashes for you to save it? Why not try to do everything you can while the plane's in the air? Don't wait until until the wheels done fell off or the wing done got chopped off before you go. It's like, oh, my bad. I'm gonna tell y'all this and this and that. When you knew what was wrong with the wheel the whole time. Come on, Monte, but I'm glad that you can definitely admit, because as we all know, taking blame and admitting is probably the hardest part of any addiction, anything like that. You know, some people don't want to be labeled as certain things. They might feel that it's weak to have an alcohol addiction or whatnot. But I'm glad that he definitely admitted, and I guess he's back at Wisconsin in school, and he wants to have a nonprofit organization. So the floor is yours, G. Take it.
Thanks. This hurt. I mean, this bothers me, and it hurts when I hear things like this. And I'm not saying this, listeners, because he's black or nothing like that. I'm talking about athletes in general. It's a real low percentage of kids these days that really want to be football, baseball, basketball players to really make it, even to get drafted. It's like a 7%, they said, something, probably even lesser. And we got guys that got the opportunity to change lives around them. Mother, father, whatever it is. And once they get there, they're not even appreciating where they at. I wonder if some of these guys really sit in a room by themselves and look around and really see, like, well, I'm in this position to change not just my life, but the people that love me. You know, we hear the stories on E60, how parents spending their last for their kids, you know, in these sports cliques, you know, taking some of the rent money, putting it towards your uniforms, camps and stuff like that, you know. And now you in a position to better yourself, and you blew it. It really hurts me, like, deeply to hear guys like Johnny Manziel, Ball, you know,
Gordon,
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, big time player.
I mean, it really hurts me when I see on ESPN at the bottom guys that blew it, guys not taking this game serious. You know, y'all so talented and blessed, and there's people that really deserve the opportunity that didn't make it, that y'all got drafted over. But when y'all get in the spot, are y'all taking advantage of it by being disciplined, you know, taking your job serious as an athlete? You know, when I read that article about him drinking 4 times a week, the running back coach coming to you, pulling you to the side, asking you if you need some help. I'm willing to help you. For you to turn it away, knowing that you have a problem, it just hurts me because somebody came to you. Somebody came to you to help you with your problem. But we take things for granted because, for one, we young at that moment. We think it can't happen to us until it happened to us.
Mm-hmm.
And we hear stories like this, and it really hurts. Like, wow, I wonder where. And when you sent that to me, I was like, well, I was wondering where he was at.
Me too.
I didn't even know he got cut. I didn't even know, Tay.
Remember he got hurt. And he was balling this year. He was balling this year. He was balling before he got hurt. Like, he just killed my Patriots again. Like, what was it? Week 1? It was like I think it was the second week. Man, he was balling. Monte Ball was balling this year, and he wound up getting hurt, and that's what kind of hurt the Broncos. When you look at it, their offense really took a step back once Monte Ball got hurt, because he was good in that scheme. That Gary Kubiak, you know, he can plug darn near anybody in there, and that little zone scheme he got is so effective. And it's like Arian Foster done made a name of that. He done took no names. Not saying Arian Foster was no name, but he done took guys who only have no name, and he done made them look really good. But
yeah, But
Yeah.
it was just it just really hurt to hear that because he was an outstanding running back at Wisconsin. You know, I'm an old state guy, but I give props when props due. You know, this guy was tough. And I thought he'd really, really make a great impact in the NFL. But to hear that story, it's like I cringe sometimes. You know, I could take some paragraphs out of what I read. Man saying we was going through film study. He said I would literally have my book down, get my phone, and be on Instagram, liking pictures, chatting with people on Facebook. See, you telling me you knew you was doing it wrong. Reality check don't even sink in. But now you're not there. Now reality set in.
Yeah, it's a lot of
You
people.
don't miss you don't miss nothing until it's gone.
That's a lot of
That
people. The sad story is that's actually the sad truth. That it's a lot of people that actually get like that. They realize what they had was a pretty good opportunity, and they know, and they're just really naive to the fact. But we're glad it didn't really end in
tragic.
yeah, tragedy. Him, drinking and driving and killing someone or some of the things like that. He's had a past, but we're not really here to blast players and really put all our business out that like some other, I don't know, sport talk shows or things like that. That isn't Greg take, and that isn't my take. So I think everybody should go read that article. It's on ESPN. It's about Monte Ball. I'm pretty sure you type Monte Ball. It's probably, I'm pretty sure that it's really trending right now. So that's a pretty good read. Like G said, he has some great stuff that he really picked out of that article and actually talked about it. Now he isn't employed by any NFL team right now. So he had his opportunity. He really did. And with all that being said, I think it was another great show we delivered for you all. I want everybody to continue to tune in. Please continue to support, continue to like, continue to share, continue to download, please. We want everybody, like I've said before, we want everybody to hear this podcast. I really think it's a very good and dedicated sports podcast for real. I think you can learn a lot from this podcast for real. For the ones who really don't know too much about sports, because I think me and G we really go in depth with the sports, and we actually talk about situations that isn't always just about sports. It's about real life and sports. So, anything you want to say to the audience, G?
Just continue supporting and listening, and we do appreciate you guys.
All right, that was it. You heard him. I'm your host, Jay Davis, along with my co-host, Greg Clark. From me to you, signing out.